Shilajit?
Shilajit.
Nah, I don't. Nah.
Shilajit.
Nah, what's that, medicine?
No, it's like a... Damn, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's a libido booster with other...
That's one of the benefits of it.
And that's what they always push. So that's why I never wanted it. Like, I don't want that.
Oh, yeah. So you don't want your libido up.
Keep it with it.
it's like it look like tar. It's like a little thing.
Where you get that at?
Right over here on Nostrand. You know, with the albino health food store that used to be on food?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
Health food stores got that.
Shilajit?
Shilajit.
I don't know if I'm gonna ask for
Don't worry
shit
about
like
Shilajit. Shilajit.
That's the same thing as them honey packs now, no?
No, hell no. You can't compare Shilajit to
Imagine they
honey
putting them together.
Oh, no, it's over. My shit brought
4 days. Call the cops on them.
These sweatpants, I wouldn't be able to wear these
Life
shits.
is hard. Get them.
I wouldn't be able to wear this outfit. Welcome back to Conversations with Rell Easy. I am Rell Easy. Got my family here with me today. Tahoe TV.
We're shaking.
Meekz.
Right? That's me.
That's right. So
Yeah, how long you practiced that intro?
Not long, because that seemed... You could have did a little better.
my shit is fire.
All right.
I don't care what you say.
I'll let you introduce me. I should have did mine.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
I mean, it's too...
Nah, go ahead.
It's too late.
No, it's not too late.
All right, what up? It's your girl, Meekz. Somebody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. Miss Brooklyn's balance herself.
I never heard of that before.
You got to get into the TV. What's up?
You Bklyns balance.
Help your mans.
All right. So,
How many episodes of seasons you been on? You going to bring me here?
Yo, listen.
And he going to say that?
I never heard of it.
You got to do your research.
He never heard
yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
right?
we going to help you.
So, for those who don't know,
Okay.
explain what Brooklyn Balance is.
Bklyns Balance is a panel discussion show. So it's a show where you set up different views of people on a topic, and we basically debate back and forth about how we feel about a particular topic. It's not supposed to be your own views, but it seems that the people that I get that come up there, they basically argue their own opinions instead of research-based facts or, other views that other people may have or something that they're against so that they can learn something different about what we're talking about.
What made you come up with that concept, that style? Why not the traditional style?
Well, first, I started that podcast, what is it now, 5 years ago, when it was a podcast during COVID. And it wasn't just myself. It was me and 3 other people. And we would always have conversations. And we just realized we had personalities. And we would just go, but what if this? And what if that? And what if this? And then we just realized we started debating and having more conversations like that. And you just got more views from each other. And we was like, you know what? Let's do that on air. And then we just started a podcast from there. And it's like, I don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody else kind of, they do that. They get up there, they talk their own opinions, and that's how you get canceled.
And what made you say, okay, because I heard you say a lot of times, it's not a podcast, it's a show.
All the time. Because, all right, when you watch the presidential debate, is that a podcast? That's a show. That's on at a specific time. Thursdays, 9 o'clock, from this time to this time. And it's people having a on-air debate. That's basically how I've seen this. Now, when it comes to podcasting, it's kind of like, all right, we could go off topic. We could go here. We could go there. We're more scripted, where it's more like we know the topic weeks in advance. We're looking at TikTok reels. We're looking at other people's podcasts. We're looking at who may have done this topic. And then we're going to Google and we're like, okay, let's find something that supports this. Or you're talking to people around you who may have to do with that topic for you to gather that. So for me with podcast, you just getting up there and you and your man, y'all just talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. So to me, it's like
You're more structured.
That's where the balance comes in. Because if not, me and you would just sit up here and talk about what we want to talk about. But there's somebody else that might disagree with what we say. So how do I get them in? Get somebody with that same view. So whenever I put those conversations together, I pre-plan the conversation. And I'm like, let me talk. Let me see how you feel about this. If you feel the same way as one of my other co-hosts feel, I'm not going to bring you up there for that conversation because that's too much alike. I need it to clash. That's what creates the TV. And it just so happens that everybody from Brooklyn, so.
It's gonna clash regardless, just because.
It is, but as long as when you clash and you walking out and you learn something and you know how to leave the table, you gotta have good sportsmanship. You gotta go, you know what, you taught me something different, or you know what, let me talk more to you about this rather than, oh, I ain't like that and I ain't go through that. People talk too much from experiences nowadays, and that's how we end up with all these podcasts. Podcasts are just a whole bunch of opinions. Everybody just getting up there talking about what they want to talk about, and you get canceled for what? For having your own opinion.
You woke up one day and just said, "Yo, I'm gonna start doing podcasts. What's good?"
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Inspired that?
The person who I started it with, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him at all. Can we curse on your show?
You curse a little bit.
I don't F with that person. They wanted to do a podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do it together." I guess he saw somebody else doing it, and then you know when that's your friend, that's your ace boom coon, you're gonna do everything with them. And I was like, "All right, let's do it." Look for the studio. We did all that. He brought his best friend. I brought my best friend. I knew his best friend. He knew my best friend, and that's how it came about. That was it, really. And then you know when he fell off the face of the earth, because you know people be wanting to do team stuff, and then it started being like, that's too much work. This was too serious. I just wanted to play. I'm not playing with $350.
Shit, niggas got to go home, do their homework.
Nah, I'm not playing with $350 of studio time, because that's what we was paying.
Okay.
$350 an hour. Why am I playing with that? For what? And I was just like, nah, let's take this serious, I guess. Yeah. I was Joe Jackson, and he didn't want to do it.
Yo, chill.
It is what it is.
How do you choose your guests?
Knowing them. So I don't let anybody up on that show. I can't. I got to know you, and I got to have had some type of conversation with you. And then I'm like, you know what? This person would fit well in this conversation. Like, I think when I brought you on, I want to say the first episode was the pop-up shops.
Yeah, it was.
That one, it was, I've seen you do a lot of pop-up shops. So I didn't even need to know you. I just knew, okay, he's older. He has experience in this. And I got a whole bunch of other people who are either doing it or they want to do it. So to me, that was like, all right, let's see how this goes.
Too, I ain't gonna lie.
What pop-up shop? You didn't bring my shirt from since that pop-up shop. So I don't think that pop-up shop was that successful.
What? Are you crazy?
It's been 4 years and I still ain't get a shirt.
Yo, listen.
I got one shirt.
The pop-up shops that I did. First of all, I gave a shirt to your husband.
That's fine.
Exactly.
But that have nothing to do with me.
Brolic guy.
But he don't never wear his shirt outside. So
he wore it in the gym.
When did you see him wearing it in the gym?
Anyway. He said, yo, it fit my arms crazy.
Okay.
Said, right. Check.
Why you doing all that?
He said, yeah. Nah.
What y'all doing in this studio? I'm getting cursed out by evil Michael Ealy. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta relax, all right? So yeah, you said you choose your guests from knowing them.
And then that's about it. I put them in the room and you just hope for the best. Maybe it'll create entertainment. Maybe it won't.
Why we here? I don't know if you guys heard this or not, right? I don't even know if Jay-Z said this. Jay-Z said nobody could beat him in the verses.
So you never asked me why me and the person who I don't deal with
We gonna get
anymore on the podcast.
We gonna get there.
We argued about a conversation that had to do with Jay-Z. Let me say this right now. I don't know what's going on in that man's life. I don't really care.
Who, with Jay?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I don't know what you talking about.
You know what verses, right?
I know what Versus is.
All right, so you know Jay-Z's catalog and music?
I guess.
All right, so look, Jay-Z, I don't know if it's true or not.
Don't end the friendship because that's what happened.
Yo, listen. I don't know if it's true or not. But they said, Jay-Z said, nobody could beat him in a verses.
That sounds about right. That sounds very diva-ish like, and that sounds like something that would come out his mouth. Right. Is that true? I think, yeah, anybody who would have been able to beat him has passed away. So, yeah.
Like who?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I'm not that big of a fan. I'm sorry.
You think nobody could beat Jay in a versus, Howard?
I don't have that type of conversations. He goated for what he goated for. I mean, I don't go against Hov. I ain't like her.
He started off smart, and then he started doing other stuff.
I feel like, so if we, for the sake of conversation, I think Kanye got a good chance.
Kanye gonna always have a chance in my eye. I'm a Kanye fan
I can see.
all the way.
You're a Gemini.
Very much.
Yeah.
Tupac, Biggie, Lauryn Hill. Who else? All of them.
Yeah, Gemini, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
You deep into astrology like that?
Not that deep. I read well with personalities. Like, there's a lot of signs I don't like. I don't like Libras. But you're
love
doing
Libras.
very well.
You love Libras.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not at all.
But you here. We cross paths so many times, but you don't like Libras, but I'm a Libra.
No, you are a little bit better. You're an October Libra.
I'm me.
Those October Libras are actually better than them September ones. That's what it is. I find they thriving. You know? That's it.
Who you get along with?
Not you right now, because when I asked your sign, you didn't have an answer for me. Yeah.
Damn, shorty.
I don't know.
We just met.
I don't like a lot of people. Yeah, you know, first impressions are everything. That's what they say. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
No,
But
I
you
gotta.
ain't say what signs you like though.
I don't like a lot of them.
You don't like
What signs do you get along with the most?
That what it says I get along with the most?
Mm-hmm.
Libras. Libras.
But you personally, from your experience, who you get along with the most?
People who got their mind right. And then I ask you afterwards, what's your sign? I don't like Cancers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Capricorns. I fall out with Capricorns. Don't like Aquariuses, but I got a few of them. Taurus, Sagittarius, no. It's like I can't.
You don't like nobody. You don't like those.
And you know what's funny? And what y'all all say about Geminis?
I love Gemini.
They two-faced it. And that's why I
don't say that
can't
about Geminis.
I can't give.
I'm not really big into the whole astrology thing. Like, I feel like just because you...
But your best friend is a Gemini.
I got a couple of best friends that's a Gemini. My daughter's a Gemini. Shout out to Leah Renee.
We are amazing people. We gonna keep you on your toes. We
And
laughing.
my oldest daughter is a Cancer. Shout out to her. But I'm not big on astrology to the point where I'm digging so deep and I have to say, oh, you do this because you this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't do that.
There's good people. Not you. I'm not saying you do that, but I don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a good person, you're a good person. If you messed up, you messed up.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't think signs have certain traits.
I think they do. 1,000%.
So with Rell, like you saying you don't when you notice somebody's Gemini or somebody's a Cancer, like you say you meet somebody's a Cancer.
Hate them.
You know that they're gonna when you see their emotional reactions to shit, you get it. It's like, oh yeah, that's something that goes with your sign. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, like it's just understanding. It ain't really. It could be judgment, but it could be more so just understanding. What's wrong with that?
That just lets me know how to move around you. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm adaptable. Just let me know, you cannot be too touchy with this person. They might be emotional about this, you know? That's how I take that. But on another note, what happened to the last episode I did with you?
The last episode you and I did,
Questions that need answers.
well, for one, right? I called you and I said, hey.
We're not talking about that. What you talking about? I'm talking about the one I was in the studio on camera with. You sent me one clip.
I called you and I said, hey, the volume on my mic, you can't hear it.
Okay.
And you said, okay, cool, that's fine. We could do it again.
All right.
And you said some other stuff to follow up with that.
Yeah. You still ain't cut the clip, so you gave me one clip?
I can't cut them.
Oh.
It's no good. That's why we here.
That's why we here.
And while we on that,
Here we go.
You had a crew with you,
Okay.
right?
Co-host, yes.
You had your crew with you, and it seemed like you're moving in a different direction for your show. Why is that?
So I don't think it's so much of a different direction. With Bklyns Balance, it started off being debates. And then I realized the people that I started networking with, I know a lot of artists. So then it was like, you know what? I got to tap into those moments where I can give a space to the artists. Not that I like working with them, but because I know so many and I know that I have the platform and I can help them get there, I do those moments. Last year, I was focusing on the co-hosts that I did not do Bklyns Balance first quarter with me and Blaze, where we focus on the artists and top 10, 15 artists for the next year coming up, who's to watch. I didn't get the chance to do it. So this year, I want to make sure that I'm able to do all the things that I want to do when it comes to me and my show. My co-hosts were coming up there to be temporary. They were never permanent. They all signed contracts. Their contracts were 6 months, 13 episodes. They had to complete 13 episodes. After that, we kind of figure out what we want to do moving forward. If this is the direction that they want to move in, is this what I want to move in? How we go from there. Their contracts ended, and I just looked at so many things that I didn't get to do with my show. So right now, the focus is, let me do the things I need to. I'm trying to get back with Blaze. I'm trying to get with the artists. I'm trying to create more content, because everything that I see is circulating now from my show. I did that at the top of the year of January. I have not been in a physical studio since May 2025.
And the artists, what you mean, like upcoming artists?
They don't have to be, no, I don't like upcoming artists. Forgive me for saying that. It's not upcoming artists. It's actual artists that I want to say is already out there. They already have their own following, and they just want to be shown in a different light. So like, I don't sit down and do interviews, but it's mainly giving them Bklyns balance, but allowing them to talk about the issues that they see as far as going through music, whether it's some of the engineers that they don't like, the beats that they're not getting, the showcases that they go to, the promoters that they feel are janky, or them trying to get radio time or stuff like that. So when it comes to that part with artists, I did not get to do it, and I set it up with Blaze, but I couldn't because I was focusing on my co-hosts and trying to get Bklyns balance to run on its own, and it just didn't work for me at that moment. So I'm playing catch up, to be honest.
Yeah. What do you see Bklyns balance? What direction do you want Bklyns balance to go in the future?
This is a question I always never had an answer to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just feel like I want to be a successful platform. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for a viral clip. I'm not looking for a viral moment. I'm not looking for none of that. I think for me, it's just a healthy platform for people to be able to have conversations and just to see things differently. Now, if somebody wants to come pick it up and take this expense off my hand, please, so be it. But just a healthy place.
You say you're not looking for like a viral moment?
Yeah, I think people get on podcasts and they go, oh, I want to talk because I got something to say. You did that in school, and that's why on your report card they wrote that this person talked too much, and that probably got you in trouble. That's not what my show is for. It's, hey, I got a topic, let's talk about it, let's go from there. Like a topic that I always want to talk about, co-parenting. But what would most people say if you really knew me? How's Meekz gonna talk about co-parenting if she ain't got no kids?
Right.
I don't need that. And that's the first step to having a healthy conversation, that you got to understand. You got to see that globally. I could have somebody there who co-parents, but sometimes you also got to see it from the outside. I might see how many times you messing up with your co-parenting, or this person messing up with their co-parenting.
Why you don't have kids yet?
Why I don't have kids yet?
Yeah.
I'm scarred from my mother talking about, don't bring no kids in this house. And I don't want to be that parent that tells their kids that they can't have McDonald's, or do you got McDonald's money? So I want to make sure I got enough money for all of that.
You don't want to feed them McDonald's?
No, it's not that I don't want to feed them McDonald's. I don't want to tell them no. I don't want to struggle to have a kid.
So you want your finances to be in order?
I want life to be in order.
And mental, everything.
Everything.
So if you don't have kids, you feel like you'll be good with that? Like, oh, I ain't have no kids, I'm good.
No, I mean, but there's other possibilities. You know, you could go do in vitro, freeze some eggs or something. Ain't that the same thing?
What's that?
I think that's when you freeze your eggs, and then
you willing to freeze them eggs?
I probably would, cause you know what? I don't want nothing to come out of me. Like, I've been going back and forth to the gym, and my biggest fear is that I go and I work out, and then you mess it up. Look what happened to Ashanti.
Nah,
that's come on.
No, that's what it is. The men always want to spin back on you when they see you doing good and looking good. I popped it. Like, come on, son.
Nah.
Yes, I do. Yes, you do.
Educational moment, right?
Go ahead.
You get fit. Mm-hmm. You get pregnant.
Nope, I hope not. Don't wish that on me.
You get fit. Mm-hmm. You get pregnant. If you're still working out during pregnancy, you'll stay fit after the pregnancy.
I hear all that, but...
And if you eat right.
I hear all that, but that's not it. It's something about men be like, that one, y'all be just want to take people out the races. And like, I'm good. Don't do that. Leave me here. I'm living life.
When you get fit, your dude gonna want to.
You should have did it when I was fat. Like, nah, that's a hard journey to get back on that horse.
You probably on birth control. That's probably why he ain't.
Nah, I'm not on birth control. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Life, listen, there's a lot of freaky bums and people out here. You just want to make sure you're making the right decisions. Because men can snap as soon as you get pregnant. You worried about our hormones. Y'all start wilding.
Okay.
Look, see? Men quiet. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nah, I'm not quiet. It sounds like,
That's a Bklyns balance
it
conversation.
sounds like a little fear there, but it's all right.
No, I'm not fearful. I really just don't want to share my body. I don't want that. I don't.
Like having a human inside your body? Yeah, that sounds like fear.
Why they got to come out of us? I don't like that. Yeah. I'm not with it.
I mean, listen, that's how the game go.
Nah.
If you did have a child, would you want a son or a daughter?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because I have my niece, and that's my baby right there. So it don't matter to me.
So you be the mother that's frying chicken 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, bring your friends.
I do that now when people come to my house. Just start making food. You hungry? Start putting things together. You leave the house with a goodie bag. Like, oh, where I get this from? Yep.
And you got the bacon. You also have a bacon business, right?
Yes, I do.
How you get into that?
How did I get into it? Always making stuff for people. That's what it is. Always cooking, being in the kitchen, baking. I don't know. I've just always done that. Special moments, I just start baking cakes for people. And then people was like, oh yeah, take it serious. COVID hit. That's what it was.
Everybody was coming up with COVID.
And everybody was like, you should take this serious, because I was always bringing cakes to my job. And I was like, I'm one of those managers that I'm very empathetic and I personalize everything. You tell me a moment from 3 weeks ago, or you like, hey, I'm about to graduate, I remember that. And I always remember that when it came to like scheduling with my team, I would do things like that. And I'm like, hey, you told me this, your birthday, why you didn't take your birthday off? Don't worry about it, I gave you off. Then you come in the break room, we got a surprise birthday cake. And everybody, gassing, oh, this cake good, but it was good. And I just started taking it serious. People greedy, when they see free stuff in the break room, oh, give it to me. So I thought they was lying. And then when I was like, all right, let me take it serious, that's when it...
And you were selling drinks too?
I'm a licensed bartender.
Oh,
yeah. I've been a licensed bartender. I've been a licensed bartender since Starks was in Touche. And DJO and all of them from when I was party promoting.
Too?
No, I wasn't, because I never fit the look of them bald-headed scallywags, because everybody had...
Why they gotta be all that?
Because bartenders are not...
It was bald-headed though?
No, but that's what you say when you mad, like you raggedy on stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So, the whole look for a bartender was, the big titties and the big asses. So no, I was just the party promoter. But
you got a big ass.
I don't think so. It wasn't enough that nobody was hiring me, because I'm still paying rent. Like, there's a lot of them out here, you know what I'm saying? That bartenders. I made it on the bartenders list that somebody put me on because I could make a drink. I just didn't feel like I looked up to the par.
Bartenders list?
Yeah, they put up like top 5 bartenders in Brooklyn. I was on the list. I was number 5 though. I felt I could have been above the rest of them. So when I went and looked, I was like, oh, they naked.
Who
I don't know. You should have been there.
Who gave them this?
You should have asked Blaze.
Or?
Ask Blaze. I was on the list. I be bartending. You never booked me to bartend event. We did 2 events together because you already got your settle. So I understand my place. You know what I'm saying? I come in. I'm a host. We gonna get this done. I remember that speed dating we did? That was fun.
That shit was fire.
That was fire. You ain't never called me no more.
Nah, because shit.
No.
It ain't really work out the way it was supposed to. You did good.
I know I did. I know what I come with. Unfinished projects.
Hell yeah.
So what made you want to come into the studio after you left my podcast? Because that's how I put it together. But what's your story?
What made me want to come into the studio after I left your podcast?
Yeah, because you was never in the studio. Remember, you was doing it from your car. And that's when I was looking you up like, he do more than throw parties. Mm-hmm. Now I got another question. How old are you?
Which one you want to ask me first?
All of them.
Ask me the first one first.
How old are you?
I don't want to get confused.
Because you could be like Jim Jones, like YN stuck. Like, you supposed to be a little further, but you with us.
I'm stuck where?
In this crowd with the 30s. You not 30.
Where you see me at? That's like 30
Remember
plus.
when they put that video up of you on TikTok that you sent it to me? I said, they 30. I seen Kyle and all of them. They 30.
What video?
They like 34, 35. You know when you was hyped to send me, look, I made it in one of the videos where they dapped up the 10s. And I was like, let me see.
No, I put it on Facebook and you said I want to see it.
Yeah, because
I wasn't hyped to send it to you.
But
Don't start amping
you
shit
was
in here
hyped.
now.
You was hyped.
Right, no, I wasn't hyped.
When I looked to see the other people in the video, I was like,
see, look.
He not in their age group.
That's the thing, right? See,
Answer the question. How old is you?
Hold on. That video, right? That video was that was a cop party. Mm-hmm. And everybody in there was 40 plus.
City workers? No, it's two of
No,
them.
it was a cop party. It wasn't a city worker party.
I saw a couple of them and I was like, I know this person.
Yeah, it was a cop party. So everybody in there was 40 plus. So
you 40 and up.
That dapping up 10's video, that wasn't a young party.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they shouldn't have did that there. They should have did something else. Like
AARP
memberships. They should have asked y'all to pull out y'all cards.
They probably should have.
That's what they should have
But we
did.
just look, that goes to show you that we look good for our age.
You gonna answer the question one day. Rell, what is Rell short for? Like Latrell, Contrell? Is it just Rell? Like I'm confused. Jarrell.
My real name is Dante.
You dead serious? So where does Rell come from? It's your middle name?
Nah, so
Why are you playing?
nah, listen. So when I was younger,
Nah, Michael Ealy needs to confirm this.
listen.
Dante?
My real name is Dante.
44-year-old Dante. Go ahead, let me
My
hear
real
it.
name is Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I was younger, my neighbor name was Jarrell.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to always call me Jarrell because they thought I was Jarrell.
Okay.
So that's how I got the name Rell.
You look like a Jarrell.
I should.
Pack the Dante up. Now.
So now I got the name Rell because everybody thought my name was Jarrell. So what's your name? My name is Rell.
We gotta switch it up. That's not his name. He been lying this whole time.
All right.
Infiltrate. I knew something was
I'm
wrong.
gonna show you my ID when this shit is over. I'm gonna show you my ID. My name is Dante.
Like with an E at the end or a Y?
Apostrophe E. DONT apostrophe E.
All right.
So go ahead. Ask the next one.
Studio. What made you want to get into the studio? Because you was doing a lot of your work in cars. From what I've seen, from how I met you. Like, why you want to come into the studio?
Well, a friend of mine, I was doing the shit in the cars and everything like that. So a friend of mine was like, yo, why don't you do the shit in the studio, son? Stan got the studio. Mm-hmm. I'm like, where? I ain't taking that shit that serious like that, bro. Like, I don't know. I ain't do that shit in a minute. He like, yo, bro, listen. Hit up Stan. This shit fire, look. Then I was like, all right, bet. So the person who told me that, I took their advice and just went. I would have still been doing it in the car.
You would have? You would have never thought to grown?
Maybe. But that's where the idea came from.
I felt like I've seen it a lot. When you came on the show a lot as a guest, I've always seen it.
Bless you, Top.
It was a cough. You
Don't
have to bless a cough, bro. I appreciate it.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I seen it. Where you see yourself going? Because I see you taking it like serious.
Where I see myself going with the
with conversations.
All right, so just to rewind. Mm-hmm. All right, to give you like a little history. My man Fresh 5. He and I was speaking in the crib. He like, yo, son, like the conversation we be having, that should be flowing. I fuck with it. He said, yo, I think you should do a show. Like maybe you could, that shit could go somewhere. Mm-hmm. I was like, word? He's like, yeah, bro. So this same person one day came to my crib. I was living in Crown Heights. I bought a stand. And Nipsey Hussle had this quote. He was like, you don't got to start with a big production. You got a phone right here. You can start with your phone. So I was a big fan of Nipsey Hussle. And then when he pulled up to the crib that day, I set it up. And I just started talking. And we did our first episode. I put it on YouTube because of our background, which is graffiti.
Right.
It took off because of the questions I asked him. It went fake viral. Yeah. Like 1,000 views for the first joint. He was like, yo, everybody talking about this joint. Yo, I told you, yo.
Graffiti, that's some 1970s, 1980s.
Yeah. So,
we getting closer.
So now, it went from there, and I kept going and going and going.
Mm-hmm.
Then once people started, it's just me. Like
Yeah.
I'm a person that could just convince people to do things, but people believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
So I started hitting people up. Yo, come, yo, let's do this conversation. All right, bet, come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And it went from there. But I was always a fan of talk shows, podcasts, all types of stuff.
What's your favorite one?
What's my favorite shows? Like my favorite people.
Favorite podcast right now?
My favorite podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Conversing with Rell Easy.
I knew he was going to say that. Okay. Do you be stealing some of my topics?
I never stole your topics ever. I never stole your topics. I never stole your topics ever in my life.
I know you haven't because it's just you and one other
But
person. No,
to be crazy, to be fair, like Tax Stone was lit. I really appreciated Tax Stone. He was one of the first people I was watching. I'm a fan of Oprah, David Letterman.
None of these people on TV right now.
David Letterman still do specials. David Letterman one of the goats.
What time that come on?
David Letterman?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he had a special on Netflix. He interviewed Jay. Mm-hmm. That whole series was dope.
Okay. All right. We got to get you into some more. It's some other ones out there, you know?
No, I just to name a few. Like I just named some legendary people.
Got to do some references. Like
Howard Stern. These are the predecessors.
It's like 1967,
They
1977.
started the whole thing. Like that's what got me into it. I was
Yeah.
a fan of those things. Even like Maury and all that. All those things was like interesting to me.
Have you heard of he's now, let me make sure I label this right, because I did tell him one thing, and I think I mentioned, you told me you be watching stuff now. Saw it God.
Oh yeah, nah, Saad is dope. He's
a
good
content creator.
He has good
right?
content.
Because that was, we had
he does the Amazon.
Yeah.
And he's like giving his
Maybe
journey.
he ain't want you to put your business out there.
He said it.
That's fine. I tell you, don't put mine out there. So anyway, he came on Brooks' Balance. We did an interview. And that's kind of where I was just like, I don't see podcaster. I see content creator. When he started it, he did have like a studio set up like how you had. And he was having those conversations or whatever. And I was like, something else. Now he out there. He hits from the streets. That's what I call him. I hope nobody better not steal that neither. Hits from the streets. He out there getting it done. Like Cedar's World and all of them.
That's old school. So you telling your age.
I ain't got no problem.
Nobody knows Cedar's World on here.
What and you don't know Bobby from remember on
Favorite videos? Yeah. Favorite videos? That's throwback.
Wait, what was his song he used to?
Poo-Tang.
Give up the Poo-Tang in the joint.
That's my joint.
No, but see, I know where I'm at with my age, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. But would you ever get on Twitch? Like I think me and you was talking about. I'm not that. I don't want to interact with people. I don't want to talk. I don't want to read the screen to see what you're saying. Though. I ain't got time for it.
But you could Twitch this.
And
slowly build your stuff up.
It's a lot of ways that you could build your stuff up. I still believe in the hardcore after the club let out with the flyers, meeting people. That's how I feel. Of
course, I still do that.
That's how I build
to this day.
My stuff. Like I just was like, That's what I say. That's what I mean when I say I don't want a viral moment. I'm not looking for that.
But don't shy away from marketing online.
No, I still market online. When I get up there, you gonna see it. Cause I'm gonna hit 13, 14 different other places. When it comes to the marketing with that, and this, I know what to take from a conversation and go put that up there. Like remember the trailer that we put up there for courting. And remember you was falling over the chair. And then you had another clip that everybody was like, I like him. He need a show. Mm-hmm. It was paying for friends. And you was like, listen, so if I'm on a diet and I come there and I'm at the bar, so yeah, sit at the bar.
Now you was basically saying that if you order filet mignon, it's your birthday. Well, it's our friend's birthday, right? We ordering mad stuff. You order filet mignon. I'm on my healthy shit. I order water and a salad. Y'all want me to split the bill evenly.
You should have put celery in your pocket.
Huh?
That's what you should have did.
What? Yo, listen.
Don't order nothing.
I'm not paying an even price.
Don't worry about it. That's why I never invited you out for my birthday.
You shouldn't.
Don't worry.
Because if y'all ordering, I don't drink. Y'all ordering 19 drinks. Yo, the bill 3,000. We gonna split it evenly. Nah.
You got some money on you. It's my birthday.
Nah, we not doing that.
That's the same thing like begging online with cash apps.
I'm not paying $200.
I don't like when people do that. That's like
doing
begging
those.
for cash apps online. I don't like that. It's my
What?
birthday. Show me some love, and they got the cash app up. It's the same thing.
You be mad? You be mad? What?
It is.
Yeah, you be mad? You be mad if somebody don't tell you happy birthday?
All the time. I will not tell you happy birthday. I remember it too. I remember. I won't tell you happy birthday
mean a
on
lot to you?
purpose. Huh?
If somebody don't tell you happy birthday, you remember that?
Like on Facebook? Hell yeah.
Whatever. Don't matter.
Yeah, and then you go tell Gucci Man happy birthday and I see you underneath there. You damn right.
Yo, big bro, Gucci, happy birthday.
I hope he tell you happy birthday next year too. Get out of here.
Get the ice cream cone on Halloween.
That's it. Nah, I get real mad. I take birthdays very seriously. I take them I probably ended a couple of friendships for birthdays.
For not telling you happy birthday?
Or not just being there. I take you saying happy birthday as opposed to like everybody RSVP to be somewhere and then you don't show up and there's really no problem. You at home rubbing your feet together. Like, I take that very serious. This is the day that you had the choice to even be able to ignore me today, my boy. You should have showed up.
I look at it like this, right? Let's say I was with somebody a week ago, and I was like, "Yo, I got a flat, bro. Pull up, pull up. Help me with the flat." That person is always there for me, but they didn't remember to tell me happy birthday. I wouldn't hold them to that because I know what kind of person they are to me.
Yes, what you're saying is not wrong. But what I'm saying is you not saying happy birthday. And my birthday is the same day as Ice Cube. And I go on Instagram and you told Ice Cube happy birthday.
I respect that.
That's my point.
That's definitely different.
Because you can let it go. And mind you, it's not even like the same day you got to say happy birthday. I take it the day before. I take it within that week.
So you and Ice Cube really got the same birthday?
Yeah, we really do got the.
Okay.
Today was a good day. It really was. But we really got the same birthday. And then Tupac, I think, is the day after me. And I think Kanye is 2 days before. But anyway, it be like the principle of the matter. Because me, when it's people's birthdays, I bake cakes. I'm showing up. I go all out. Like, you gonna get a post for me. I post a picture of you, happy birthday. But I also post it if you posted me. If you're not posting me, I ain't going out my way.
Though, I ain't gonna lie. It take 3 seconds to wish somebody happy
That's
birthday.
it. The same time it take you $2. Can you watch my kid? Can I get $20? You feel me? Like, you
Show
could
me some love, man.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. This is the day that I was, I came into this world. So yeah, if something happened, cool.
Celebrate that.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Yeah, you don't got nothing. Usually, let me tell you why we get along, and I gotta tell you this on camera. I want to make sure we document this. There was a point in time that I was like, Rell too Gandhi for me. And
What that mean?
Let me finish the sentence. Let me put the period on the sentence before you interrupt me like that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yo. All right, go ahead. You right. Go ahead.
Y'all both aggressive, but anyway, you too calm.
We the aggressive ones.
Excuse me. Where your mic at?
I don't like the way you said excuse me, to be
That's
honest.
all right. You 6 foot something. Worry about me. Anywho. So, I find that you think, how can I put this? You very calm about it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, hey, things happen. With me, I'm more so sometimes, you knew what you did what you did, and it is what it is. Like, I see black and white. Straightforward, like, because if it was me, you get what I'm saying, I wouldn't do that to you. So I don't give a lot of room for people to do things. I'm very like straightforward, no nonsense. So there was something that you did maybe twice before. I can't remember what it was. And I could say, you know what? How would Rell handle this? And I started to approach a lot more things like that. And I have realized, like, you know what? Sometimes you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. But then you also got to be like, you know what? I tried it. It didn't work. It's okay. Move on. So I give you that. You have given me that part when it comes to you coming into my life. But sometimes it does get me mad when I hear you be like, well, like you said with the whole birthday thing. Like, oh, yeah, they came and helped me with the flat. So the birthday don't matter. Like me, I'm like, nah, a birthday and a flat, 2 different things. Like, if I wasn't born, I wouldn't even have no flat. That's like, how would you even come in?
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I get it though. I get it because it's more or less like I gotta assess the people around me.
yeah.
I'm not really thinking too deep into it though.
Okay.
I'm not thinking too deep into it, but I notice it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna really hold a grudge, but I'm noticing. I'm taking note of it.
Mm-hmm. You ever bring it up? Because people who take notes of it, they're using it for something later.
Nah.
You sure?
It's a mental note. Mental note don't mean that you have to bring it up. It just means that you see it and you know how to move in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it up is like really like an emotional thing, like bitter.
You think so?
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't think so. I don't think it's being bitter at all. Sometimes people need reminders. That's what I tell people.
And when you got a lot going on, like myself, I can't really pay attention. I have a lot of people in my circle. I can't pay attention to everybody who didn't tell me happy birthday. But some people that I would know that they didn't if I speak to them.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know you ain't tell me happy birthday, right? Like, but it ain't that deep.
Mental no, that's that Libra shit.
You
See,
did
and then
that
I'll
shit to
be
me.
tight. Like, what else you holding on to? That 25 cents? I ain't never give you back.
He said that.
You did that shit to me.
Yeah.
See, he be lying. He holding on to it.
Yo.
Brought that shit up a week later. You ain't tell me happy birthday. I'm like, yo.
Annoying.
This is crazy.
You ever want to get some co-hosts, or is it just going to be conversations with Rell Easy?
That's a good question. So I can tell my plan. I don't care. My plan is to have returning guests as co-hosts.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You were a returning guest, and at one point, it was in an audition for you to be a co-host, but you ain't fit the mold for me. You were too mature for the EA Sports, you know? And I was like, I'd rather bring them back every time they wild out, you know?
That's mad funny. But it gotta make sense though. Like, so I know in my mind who I would pair together. So for example, my boy Fresh Five, he does graffiti. If I had a graffiti artist, I would bring Fresh Five to join me. And I'd be like, yo, joining me today is Fresh Five and whoever. And like, there's things that I probably wouldn't think of that he would think of right there. And we can make a good segment for that. But that's coming in the future.
Yeah. Would you ever think about going, you know, like tonight's conversation?
What that mean?
You don't know who they are?
Oh, going live and stuff like that with a whole panel. I mean, listen, I don't know what the future holds, but if it go there, I won't be afraid to do it.
I feel like that is your lane. Here I go. I be giving ideas to people. That's a good thing. When you throw events, you have those. You already have the crowd from the promoter point of view, and then being able to organize that. Think about it like, hey, you know what? Valentine's Day is coming up. The speed dating conversations with Rell, you know, that could be a whole panel discussion or something like that you set up. You know, things like that. Even when you start this, you gotta, you know.
I ain't trying to rush nothing, no. But
you gotta elevate.
It's I do it as things unfold. So for example, my boy was like, yo, you go host my baby shower? I said, what? He said, bro, conversation with Rell Easy, hosting a baby shower. Yo,
that's when people start getting you to do anything.
I said, what that look like? He said, you know, this one of my best friends though. Like, so I ain't gonna downplay him. But you gotta see where it's going though. Like, see the build up.
Welcome to this baby shower.
Not me, because
like so. Look,
I am
so
Rell
look, right?
Easy.
You told me hold on about the Gandhi thing, right? You said the period, so you know, follow your advice.
yeah,
right?
whatever.
So
and
look,
that's when we don't get along. Go ahead,
it's
Libra.
all good. So now, right? He like, yo, just for the games. Like, you know, like people host the games. So I could do that. But something as small as that could turn into other things. That's just the beginning of it. Yo, do the games for my baby shower. I just want you to, that's like a personality. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know where that could go after that.
I guess.
It starts small. Like my boy, I started in the car. Started hosting the baby shower games. Like, you never know where it could go. But now I can see how I move in front of a big crowd. That's not my speed, like to be talking in baby shower games. That's not what I do, but I'll do it, and I know I'm going to do it well because he asked me.
So are you scared to talk to a crowd? Is that why your conversations are only limited to you and another person?
No, there's no limit. I'm not scared. That's one thing I'm not going to say. But I didn't get there yet.
You never know till you get there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to get out there. You've done panel discussions
I like
where
to be in the moment. Yeah, I don't mind. Like listen, I spoke in front of prisons, thousands of people. So public speaking is not the issue. It's just me getting there. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, all right, and it got to make sense. Like numbers play a role in this conversation, right? So let's say, for example, my followers is growing at a rapid rate. Yo, let me try something different now because I have a bigger following.
That's a good and a bad thing. Is you would want to keep to what got your followers there and just expand on it. Because once you start to do different things, once you get the people, it's kind of like you lose the essence of what it is. You want to figure out, how do I get more people from the people that I got? Because if 4 people bring more people and more people, you want to figure out how to expand on that. And that's a different risk. So like when you say, I want to see if I get there, that's one of those things I just won't do. So like when everybody's like, oh, Bklyns balance, why don't you just bring it to just you and yourself? That's not how it was set up. Where's the balance in me talking to one other person? There's always multiple views to any story. It's his side, her side, the truth, and probably the witness. That's how I think about it. If you just succumb to this, then it's like you may not get the full picture. You still need other views to it. So like when I hear you say, hey, I gotta get there, there's no time like the present. We don't have no time but now. But you still carry conversations with Rell Easy with you everywhere. Now, you did bring a different outlook of, hey, host my baby shower games. I think to me, where I'm at in my mind and with this is just more so I understand me and I understand my value and what it is now. So it's just certain things that I'm just not going to do. I'm not saying that that's what, I get it. That's a friend. That's family. That was a smart idea. Like, yo, okay, cool. Let's keep this. You know, I get it. Baby showers are different now. Baby showers are not what we thought they were. They elaborate. But like, see, for me, it would just more so be like, okay, if I got to do that, I'm doing that because I'm having an issue with talking out loud to people. Like some people, when they get in front of a camera, most of the people who do podcasts, they don't know how to deal with the multiple views that's in a room. They don't know how to talk to that. They don't know how to interact with their engineer. They don't know how to be like, all right, this conversation getting boring. It's getting too serious. Let me throw something out. Like, what's up with that Schiller Jet you took? You know, stuff like that. People they can't read cues of the room.
I say it like this, right? Everything starts from somewhere. So I'm giving an example, basketball. This dude is nice in basketball, right? He's good playing 4-on-4s. And somebody will see something in him like, yo, you want to play in a tournament? You're like, I never played in a tournament before. But now that tournament gets him to the NBA because it's just a small tournament.
Right.
But he started there. So no matter where you start from, you will see where it can get you based off the responses you get from that particular situation.
It's like being in a certain room. I think most of the people who I would consider my peers when it does come to a lot of this podcasting and stuff, you could sit back and go, okay, that podcast is upcoming. This person is here. This person is here. If I'm in a certain room with certain people, it's like I'm not going to look for that opportunity in that room. I've already passed that room. You get what I'm saying? Somebody took me from room 1 and straight brought me to room 4. So for me to go in room 2 and room 3, we're looking at it as like, hey, I already did that. I passed that part in my journey. Yes, I was able to get skipped. I didn't have to go, okay, let me go grab some people from here. Let me go grab some people from there. Sometimes you just understand like that's going to be damaging to where I'm at now from what I do. Because then now you're just going to get a whole bunch of people that think they could come to your studio and be like, oh, I heard Meekz gave you $10 for some airtime. You start letting in a whole bunch of like unwanted stuff from like how I see it. Like there's certain artists I just won't talk to. There's some people that I'm just like, I won't do it because I can say I've been there before. I've done that already. Or if I speak to somebody who's already up here, I'm not saying not giving somebody else in another level or where I see another level a chance to sit on my show. Is just like, it don't work for my crowd. My viewers, they don't like artists, which is why I bring Blaze in so that the people who Blaze and them have, they come over and they'll watch Bklyns Balance for the artists. But the people who watch Bklyns Balance, I could tell you because I've made those people, I've handpicked those people. It's a lot of my family. It's a lot of people in churches, my aunt and everybody who watches it. She's quick to tell you, I didn't like when that person was up there. They was cursing. They was this. They was, and you're like, okay. you'll see 50% of your viewership go down because a particular conversation, you know, that you had, or somebody else may not have liked what you said. And you're like, okay, well, how do I get that? How do I grow that back? Sometimes now I can say with 5 years, I've learned not everything is an opportunity. I see it the way that you see it. Yeah, well, you got to sit back and you got to think, and it got to make sense. To me, it don't make sense for me to go, why am I going to start here when I'm already a couple steps up?
Everybody's perspective is different. I understand yours, for sure. What's next for Bklyns Balance? And you?
Mainly me just trying to meet more people, work with more people. I see that there's more. I want to save this for my show, but I'm going to do it. It seems like there's a lot more people coming out with podcasts out here, and they have completely ripped off Bklyns Balance. I'm not going to say here, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say their names on your show. On my show, I'm definitely going to say the names.
You can say the names if you want to.
No, I'm good. You're not getting those ratings. I'm going to bring that over to mine. So when I say completely, I'm talking about former studios I have worked in, people that I have plugged them into, down to cups. And I know because, remember, anybody who came on my show, I gave them cups. Down to pillows. Those ideas was given to me strictly from Sod, going, you need merch for your show. Down to cards, because a podcast, what do you need cards for? Why are you holding up cards to have a conversation?
No, you need cards.
I mean, yes, but nobody was doing it. And I could sit there and say the timeline, I'm 5 years in, you 4 months in.
People was doing it.
The particular people who I'm talking about, these are particular.
Oh, you talking about people?
These are particular people.
You definitely need that because I ordered something.
Down to, you're welcome. Down to.
Shout out to my man. Nah, real shit. Like you see mad shows, people got the cards and shit. It's just easier to.
But you know what it is? Nobody, like when I did it.
Looking through your phone and shit.
Yeah, when I did it, there was no show for me to follow behind. The people who I could sit back and say, oh, okay, I know, or shows that I worked with, they don't have that. That's not their setup. They was interviewed. They was like, oh, okay, like this one-on-one interview conversation. Like there was no need for them to make like distinct points or like, okay, I need the back to forth. What am I going to throw in at this point? Or time marks. That's what's on my cards, unlike everybody else. Down to the drinking. And I could sit back and say that I've watched them also make mistakes that I made at the beginning. And I don't know what it is out there. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to ask for help. If somebody is doing the same thing that you're doing, ask for help. There's a community. We can help each other grow. I'm definitely one of those people. You ask me about a studio. You ask me about your footage. You ask me how to edit. You ask me about, hey, what can I have all of that knowledge. Just because I may not touch it all the time, I'm willing to help somebody. I'm going to tell you that. But you stealing, and you straight forth stealing down to the topics, that's where the problem comes in. Now, it's a difference between creativity and me repurposing it. But that's me going, hey, so based off a conversation I had on Rell Easy's conversations, this is what I want to cover today, and this is my spin on it. Rather than, hey, let me take that and let me flip it. Some of y'all out there doing things and it's messing up situations when you come to studios, or we just oversaturating so many things. Did you know that in Japan that you're not allowed to have a podcast unless you have one of the degrees that have to do with talking? And I have a bachelor's degree.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I think it's China.
Yeah, I thought I saw Japan earlier.
I might be wrong, but
it might be one of them. That's racist. Forget. Don't do that. We just did. Anyway,
nah, that's a real thing.
Yes. And I think that that's right.
That's crazy, though.
You need to fix a lot of that when it comes to over the air. I have a psychology degree, a bachelor's from John Jay's College of Criminal Justice, Forensic Psychology, and a minor in criminology.
You have a degree to do a show?
But see, because
some people have raw talent.
It is. You can have the talent, but you still need to be
I don't agree with that.
Guided with it. Some people just get up there saying stuff. It's a lot of people going up there that divide the 50-50 conversation. How many times you gonna have a 50-50 conversation and divide this home and that home? And yeah, I believe that. How many times you go on TikTok after having a conversation with me and it's like, oh, baby mother's up here that ain't, and you get 20 reels with all of them saying, you're like, yo. And it starts to speak to like, oh, this might be how I feel. This is the right way. It's a lot of division with no research. We just up there spewing stuff. We saying things and it's like, come on. I'm not saying I agree with that, but on my show, Bklyns Balance, with me being a host, when I have a conversation, it's for a bigger dialogue. Not because me and my mans have good table talk in the the living room and we want to go up there and talk about these pills work for that and this honey pack ain't work. Mm-hmm. You don't need that up there. You got the kids on YouTube. Do that someplace else.
Well, I think everybody's show has a lane, and every lane is for a different group of people. Mm-hmm. So they have a community for 50-50. They got a community for art. They got a community for controversial topics. You know what I'm saying? It's a world for everything. So
they go to Gandhi. Yeah, it is.
So let them do what they do.
Let them do it. Just don't do it at my expense.
When is your first episode airing for the next season?
No time soon that I could really tell y'all. I'm not too sure. Because this is a testing phase. I need to test this first episode. When you get in new studios, you got to test it. You got to be willing to spend that money at that moment to test to go, this is going to look the way I want it to look with this engineer or with that engineer. So I'm shooting it in both places, and I want to see how it looks. If it looks like I could take it from both places, I might just merge it together. I do big promotional rollouts. It's not episode. This one, I want to do different. I want to show you content creating. I want to show you personality. I want to show you everything that I didn't get to do. Because nobody really knows Meekz. Y'all just know Bklyns Balance. Nobody knows a lot of the stuff about me on the outside.
So you being more personal this time.
Yeah. But I'm still talking about a lot of them topics that need to be talked about. I think the topics are worse. And I have better guests coming through this season. When I say better, I'm saying I'm putting people that you would not expect to even step foot on my show. I've had this list written and I've been talking to them for like 2-3 weeks and they ready to come through.
Let's get it. All right, before we go, I got a question. Who's on your Mount? You know the Mount Rushmore conversation. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of podcasters?
Joe Budden. The Joe Budden podcast. Anything Joe Budden does. That's honestly who I model after.
I'm gonna give you 5.
I don't think I got 5, but I'm
4. You got 4?
I don't know. We gonna see.
All right.
Definitely Joe Budden. Number 1. I hope I'm gonna keep it at number 1. Number 2. No, they're gonna get number 3. Rory and Maul. Math Hoffa. And the 4th one. I don't think it's nobody else after that, to be honest with you.
That's tough. That's how can I get you?
Nah, we.
Get your Mount Rushmore time.
Nah, because why you laughed at
Give me a
Math
time.
Hoffa?
Give me Mount Rushmore time.
Why you laughed at Math Hoffa? Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy is hilarious.
Evil Michael Ealy.
Yeah, that's actually one of my worst. I told you, I said this before on some show. I was like, I feel like he's one of the worst actors ever for black actors.
Oh, I'm like, who? Michael Ealy? Oh. I was like, what they mad? Forgive me. I was like, what?
I hate it. He always shows up
I was thinking the same
as
thing.
this regular. He's a detective, has a boyfriend. He's
stealing somebody else's, right?
And the next thing you know, he's this fucking evil, psychotic motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, I just hate that for him. But, yeah, you know what? Joe Budden is a genius. He's a pod genius.
Yep.
But I will say that, I got to say that Tax was amazing in his time. I got to give it to him because I think Joe Budden stole what Tax was doing. Me personally, I think that. I see how Joe trying to change his whole shit and went in the same direction the Tax was trying to go.
But see, Joe, remember when they did the one with Remy?
Yeah.
What was that? Whatever that was with him and them. That's where I thought it was from. That he went back to that.
But I mean, Joe has been doing social media for so long.
Yeah.
I got to give him the credit because shit, he was doing podcasting before it was even podcasting. He was just doing the video shit with him and Terry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always gonna give him that. Shit, it's like, yo, she was absolutely right. Meekz was absolutely right. This podcast game is so oversaturated. It's really hard to say 1, 2, 3, 4 at this point. It's so much going fucking on, yo. It's so much going on.
But it looks like the music industry. Everybody's trying to rap. Everybody's trying to pod.
No, it's because it's Casanet. I blame him. I love him to death. I love him, but I blame him. I do. Ever since he did what was Streaming University and everybody like content, everybody doing stuff. Like, that's how I feel. Everybody realize, like, I got a personality. I want to get on the camera.
Nah, I gotta blame Joe then.
Yeah,
I don't feel like Joe. But see,
look at all the rappers that's doing it. You think they follow? No, they said, look, this
Joe,
nigga
Joe was
lit.
one of the predecessors for that thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure.
But like that new podcast, what is that Mano and them got? Mano, Fab, Davies, and Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at, don't get me wrong, I love them, all four of them collectively as a unit. And looking at them talk, yes. You know who I forgot? Jada and Joe. I like them, but they not on a Mount Rushmore for me. It's just like,
no, they just started.
you just get to see somebody else do something. I forgot. Keke
them
Palmer.
on.
There we go. That was number 4. Keke Palmer.
She got
yes.
a podcast?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got one. She
Mount Rushmore though?
Yeah, she up there. I'll give it to her. Okay. She do. Because the interviews and the people that she gets to sit down with and she talks, and those are moments. And that's her personality. She got that. But everybody else is like, when you start seeing all that, you like,
Can we say that Keke Palmer shit is a show and not a podcast?
Yes, and that's how I identify myself. So even when he asked me which podcast, Joe Budden, it's called the Joe Budden Show, correct? It's not the Joe Budden podcast.
At this point.
Right. Because the multiple panels, and that's the ignorant stuff that I be trying to get people from. You know, they say, oh, podcast, because production is what makes it different.
Yeah. I call this a show too, so I agree with you.
Yeah.
Even though essentially it is a podcast.
You just have an interview. You have intimate conversations. It is what it is. You definitely said the right thing. Conversations, intimate. Yeah. Now how you put it out there into the world, that's different. Now that's where the podcasting part comes from.
We definitely had a conversation today.
But who you got? Who your Mount Rushmore? You don't even watch nobody. You said that earlier, so you over here.
I said that?
Yeah. I was asking you about other podcasts, and you kept telling you ain't say Wendy Williams, my bad. You ain't say Ricky Lake neither or Jenny Jones, but you said them other old people. You said Howard Stone and
I said there was
David Letterman and
you
stuff.
You want to let me answer the question?
Nah, because you should have been answering it.
Yeah, you got to clear your throat, bro.
Yeah, you need some water.
Stop struggling.
He ready to argue with me.
Do it, bro.
Wet your throat. Get that water.
You're a human being. Yeah, you're a human being.
Wet your throat. You ain't got no water.
You think I was holding that back?
I know you was holding it back.
All right, so look. Right. You listening?
Yeah.
Sound much better too, by the way.
All right, so I'm gonna do Tax Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Tax Stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Joe Budden.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast Club. And
you might as well throw Ebro in there if you're gonna say the Breakfast Club, Ebro in the morning.
And I'm gonna do Speedy Mormon. The Complex.
He can't be on it. Come on.
He can't be on it?
On the mount, he's good. But if you're going to say the other one didn't have enough time, if you're going to say Keke ain't have enough time, Speedy just started.
Speedy didn't just start.
Doing what this show by himself, he just started.
Speedy been doing podcasting for a minute.
He been doing television media for a minute, but not.
Rushmore.
I mean, hey, do
you don't want to hear it, Michael.
Do what you do. He's really good though.
You don't want to hear it.
His talent is out of the world. I'm mad that you ain't say mine, but it's cool. It's all right. You know what I mean? I ain't tell you happy birthday, so we're even.
See how aggressive he is?
Nah, you know what it is? It ain't even about that. It's about
she weak.
That's mad funny. I watch her show all the time.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Good.
Who show?
Tahoe.
He got a show?
Yeah, pause. You got a couple.
Michael Ealy, bro.
Why did you pause that? This is a joke. Hold on. And we saying pause. How did we forget Cam and Mace?
Because
that's not even a podcast neither.
But I said pause because I was about to say something. But you're like a professional cutoffer.
Yeah. Once you feel it going downhill or it's taking too long with the dramatic pauses, it's like speed it up.
Right.
You learn that in speech.
Okay.
But he got a show?
Pause.
Okay.
It's called The Hard or Soft Show.
That's why you pausing it.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
The hard, I can't listen to what was never said. Yeah. The Hard or Soft Show. Okay.
That's the show. Shit is fire.
That's all he had. Like, you see how he pitched you? So, like, how would you pitch my show to him for him to watch it?
You asked if we had a show.
No, so now I'm asking. Like, now when somebody says, yo, you know Meekz and Bklyns ballads? Go ahead.
Hold on, listen. You said you had a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you the name of the show. That was a question.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say what was it about.
We on the street, right? We got 2 seconds.
We wind it down.
We're gonna wind down this quick.
Right,
because this is a part of friendships. Because this going to determine if you come on my new season since you've been on
it's not.
all 6. Yesterday I said I'm setting the precedent right now on camera. Because the fact that I walked in here, right? And I live only 4 blocks from here. And you telling me, first of all, Michael Ealy got mad because it was on my studio. You don't like the studio, aggressive and all that. Cool. Now he got a show. And he said, what's Bklyns balance? I never heard of that. I get it. How would you pitch it? You feel me?
I'm not going to do the pitch right now.
So let me do a pitch for you.
Hold on. If I was to pitch your show, I would definitely pitch it well. But I'm not going to pitch it now.
What do you think Bklyns balance is?
Only you can explain it better than me.
Okay.
And you just told me.
And you've been on 4 episodes and you didn't know what you was doing.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's your opinion.
That's fine. I'm gonna send you we gonna get you. I'm gonna show you the episodes he was on. You're gonna see the evolution of the studios. One studio hot, one studio cold, one studio the mics wasn't working, next studio the camera, till I finally figured it out. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's
a part of the growth process.
Yes. See, I understand that. And I've been pitching you the past 3 weeks to people. Hey, check out, Rell. Oh, Rell got this, and
And if the shoe was on the other foot, I would do the same.
No, and they be like, who's
That's why
Rell?
the memories come up on
and
Facebook,
I'm like,
no?
Rell, the one who looked like the gym teacher. And then,
Listen,
a gym teacher.
When the
Memories
come
come
up
up.
on Facebook, what do they say?
I don't
Good
know.
things, right?
Who
You
say
know what
that?
they say.
Who's they? It just be you and me. So who's that?
The people who are seeing it, like they're talking about it. They're commenting on I'm promoting the show.
Oh, once you share it on your page, I no longer get whatever notifications of what somebody says on your page.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so I don't know who we are. So right now I just know it's you and I. You know?
Okay.
But all right.
You took that off?
Yeah. It keeps you from the negativity of cursing people out online. I didn't want to go Kanye on nobody. You feel me?
Conversation with Rell Easy. Tahoe TV.
Michael Ealy, bro. Michael Ealy. Evil Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
Evil Michael Ealy. Meekz.
Yes. Was keeping Bklyns balance.
We out there.
All right.
You forgot to do the drop for the hat. You want to do that now?
Oh, you got to ask me where I got it from.
Yeah. You want me to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Now, hold up. First of all,
Here we go.
Yo, where did you get that, son? I've been looking for snapbacks fitted for mad long. Where'd you get that? I've never seen that hat before.
Well, this particular hat, this is not a snapback, it's a fitted. It's from a very good friend of mine. Her name is Sneaker Fiend Day. Right? So she owed me a hat for a very long time. One day I pulled up to her house after an event. She said, you a size 7? I said, yeah. She bought out like 12 hats. She yo, pick 2 that yours. And I seen this in there. So I was like, oh, I definitely need
That
this.
shit's so tough. She makes those?
So, like, she doesn't like actually make them by hand or with machine, but she designs them.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Super fire. I
Shout out
never
to
seen
Sneaker
that.
Fiend
It's
Day.
exclusive.
She gonna be up here too, soon.
Tell her bring them 12 hats.
What size you wearing fitteds?
I think 7 3/8 or some shit like that.
7 3/8?
Yeah.
All right. We can work something out. Well, hopefully we can. I don't want to speak for her.
I'll pay my way.
Well, I'm not saying that, but she sells out a lot. That's why I'm saying that.
Tell her bring what she got.
I got you.
I mean, this shit's hard. Yo, me.
I got my hat. I got an 88 on. You feel me?
Oh yeah, 88
You know
trucker.
where to
Shout out
get it
88
from.
trucker.
That's it. I don't know why he ain't wearing his. I
Who, me?
paid money for this. Yeah.
Listen,
You wasn't with me at Tom, Dick, and Harry.
you paid $1 for that?
Yeah. I don't know. It might have been. It's more than that.
Was it like $1.20 for the hat?
Something like that.
Yeah, I paid $1.20 for it too.
Oh, wear my shirt. Niggas start clothing lines. Don't never bring the clothes.